Once upon a time, there lived two best friends. Their names are Naomi and Victoria. They were inseparable since childhood, almost as if they were sisters. Naomi and Victoria went to the same secondary school and went to the same university as they grew up. They had each other's back, even in times of bad situations. They protected each other. Victoria was the only child of her parents, and Naomi had a younger brother. His name is Cora. Victoria had always been the lucky one each time, like as if she was born with it. Men always gave her attention and even chased her because she is very beautiful. Naomi saw it that she is always in the shadows of Victoria, always in competition with her. It made her jealous, and she tended to hate every good thing that came around Victoria and not to her, but she remained calm and quiet. 5 years later, after they graduated from university 3 years ago, Victoria opened a very big shop where she sold female clothes, imported ones. She was doing fine too. Naomi, on the other hand, got a job at a management company that pays her well. Even after school, they still remained best of friends. A year later, Victoria got married to the love of her life, Edmund, from their university days. Edmund graduated before them. Naomi once had a crush on Edmund first, during those days, but Edmund never saw her but only saw Victoria. After the wedding and all that, Naomi became distant from Victoria. They never talked more often. They never met for girls' night. Each time Victoria called, Naomi gave one excuse or the other. Either she is busy with a project, or she is out of town for a business meeting for her company. Victoria was worried that she is losing her friend Naomi, as they have not seen each other for the past 7 months. One day, Naomi decided to show up in Victoria's shop to pay her a visit. Victoria was very happy to see her best friend Naomi, and so was she, until she saw that Victoria, her friend, was already pregnant, at least 4 months. They sat and exchanged gists, as it had been a very long time. "Hey Nana, how is work, my dear?" Victoria said, full of enthusiasm. "I am fine, friend. I have been working all month long for the past 7 months, and congratulations to your baby to be born," she said. But inside she was just cruel, like as if she wished a bad thing upon her but never showed it in her face as she pretended to be okay. After their conversation for the day, Naomi and Victoria hugged and promised to always keep in touch. 4 years later, Naomi was still single. No man wanted her. Victoria, on the other hand, has given birth to 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Victoria grew in love and kindness towards her husband and 2 children. Naomi, who always comes around, was always in anguish but hiding it. Even her advances to make Edmund, Victoria's husband, notice her were all in vain, but she decided not to give up with the mind that she will take over her friend's home. With time, Victoria noticed the advances, the teachings Naomi had been giving to her children, the excessive stay and sleepovers. Victoria never had in mind that this is the keeping in touch, she thought. This character kept going on, until Victoria was no more satisfied with the way Naomi has been playing mom to her children and even cooking for her husband, whereas that is her job to do. She decided to sit and have a one-on-one conversation about it. One afternoon, Victoria sat with Naomi. "Hey, bestie, are you okay?" Victoria asked. Naomi didn't understand the question. "What do you mean? I don't understand," Naomi said. "Look, Naomi, I understand. And I thank you for all you have been doing for me, taking care of my children and husband, but you know that isn't your job. You are my best friend, and it's been 4 years now. You need to get a life," Victoria said, trying to encourage her. But Naomi understood it in a different way as she got angry. "Victoria, are you chasing me out of your home?" she said. "I am not, dear. You know you are my best friend, and I will always tell you the truth. I need space to bond with my children and husband, and I can't have you always being in the way of that, okay?" she said. But Naomi, as she couldn't take it anymore, angrily left Victoria's house. Victoria never meant to make her angry, but to advise her. But instead, she took it another way, as if Victoria disrespected and humiliated her. She went home and sat on her couch, as evil thoughts clouded her mind. She was filled with hatred, jealousy, and anger. And this time, she plotted to take Victoria out of the picture, convincing herself that Victoria doesn't deserve the family she was given. The next day, Victoria went over to Naomi's house to apologize to her. She accepted the apology, and as Victoria thought they had moved past their misunderstanding, with a pretending smile, Naomi was never satisfied inside, and for that, she did something terrible. The next month, Victoria was planning on importing her goods, which she had to go to in person and inspect. On her way to the city, the bus Victoria was in had a robbery incident that led to a very huge accident that ended some passengers' lives. A lot were taken to the hospital, and some were brought back in a sack bag to their families. Edmund, when he got the news, was in shock and rushed to the police station to know if Victoria, his wife, was among the ones alive or the ones that are dead. But the shocking truth is that when he got there was no sign of Victoria there. Edmund was shocked. No one could tell him the whereabouts of Victoria, his wife, because she had gone missing and was never seen. Edmund was heartbroken. He ordered the search of Victoria. As soon as Naomi heard the news, she rushed to Edmund's house, consoling him. As Edmund was in search of Victoria, Naomi took care of the children and made sure they were all right. For 4 months they searched, but nothing was found, not even a sign. Edmund could barely eat anything as he was always thinking about his wife. He never gave up as he continued, but the policeman advised him that his wife might never come back. It's been over months now and nothing, and there could be a possibility that she is dead somewhere. But Edmund refused to believe that Victoria was dead. He waited for 6 months. She never came back. Naomi was there every step of the way for the children and Edmund to help him get better. Edmund, after some weeks, stopped the search, made peace with his wife's disappearance, or probably death, and focused on the children. Naomi got what she ever wanted and on the verge of winning over the man she had a crush on. She was not even bothered about her missing friend. Naomi took over Victoria's home, in her absence taking care of the children like she owned them. With time, Edmund started opening up to her. He saw how she took care of his children, fed them, took them to school and brought them back, even cooked for him when he came home from work. He had never thought that Naomi was this good, so caring towards him. They talked together, Naomi always consoling and trying to make him happy so that he would not remember the pain of his missing wife. One day, Naomi thought to herself, it's high time she told Edmund how much she loves him. On a faithful evening when Edmund came back, Naomi was around as she had already moved in to take care of the children. She prepared a warm bath for Edmund and prepared something to eat. After Edmund was done, he sat at the living room with Naomi as they talked. Hey Naomi, thank you so very much for always being there for me and my children. You are really such a godsend at this period, and I don't know how to pay you back, but God will surely reward you, Edmund said as he was very happy to have someone like Naomi. You don't need to thank me. I am doing my best the way I can. Just know that if you need anything at all, and I mean anything at all, I am here to help you out. Just name it. I will always be here to give it to you, she said with a crushing look on Edmund. Okay, I understand. Thank you, Edmund said. Naomi was hoping that Edmund might do something or take any step, but at that moment, he did nothing. He just sat there. Do you like me, Edmund? She asked. Edmund was shocked to have heard those words from Naomi. Excuse me? He said, trying to get it together to understand what Naomi meant by what she said. You know, I saw you first, then in college, when you were heading to the AfriHub for your lecture. I came in and sat with you, but you didn't notice me. I was afraid to approach you because you were at a higher level than me, but as fate may have it, we saw again. But I was with Victoria, my friend, but I was happy to see you. I thought you were coming towards me, but you ended up with my friend. I was really sad that you didn't choose me, and now the same situation again for over 11 years ago, she said. So I am asking, do you like me? She asked. Edmund didn't know how to start answering the question. Hey, Naomi. There is a lot to like about you, and I understand. I actually noticed you back in school, but I was already in love at first sight when I saw Victoria, your friend. But I am sorry for everything, he said. But we have the chance now to be lovers. I love you, and I want you. I'm not asking for much, she said. Edmund wanted to open his mind for a new person, but he loved Victoria so much he wouldn't let go. "I am sorry you feel this way, Naomi. You are a good woman, and any man with you is very lucky to have you, but I am still in love with Victoria, and nothing can change that." "I am so sorry," Edmund said. Naomi burned with rage inside and snapped, "What is it that Victoria has that I don't have? She is gone, why can't you see me?" she said. Edmund calmed her down. "Please, Naomi, I don't want to break your heart as you are already broken. Please, I can't love you the way you want because my heart will always belong to my wife, Victoria," Edmund said. Naomi was hurt deep inside that she was rejected twice, upon everything she had done for him, taken care of the children and him too. Out of anger, Naomi started caring less for the children. She barely made time for them. She angrily beat them unnecessarily, making them uncomfortable, and they wouldn't be able to tell their father what Aunt Naomi was doing to them because they were too small to fend for themselves. Michael was just 5 years old, and little Lily 3 years old. This continued until Edmund started to see the changes in the house. His children were distant from him. Naomi didn't always talk to him. He presumed that Naomi might still be angry from their last conversation, and decided to give her time. As days passed by, it kept getting worse, affecting the lives of his children. He noticed that Naomi, most of the time, was always angry, at times restless. But one day, something shocking happened, something that was unexpected, as Karma came knocking at the door. One Saturday afternoon, Edmund sat on the couch in the living room, and Naomi went to the market. A homeless woman barged into the house, tattered, smelling, bruises on her body, and could barely breathe as she was tired. Edmund was shocked as he drew back, and the woman fell. He tried to help the woman. As he saw her face, Edmund couldn't believe his eyes. He thought he was dreaming. Lo and behold, it was Victoria. For over 8 months, she was missing, and now she lives. Edmund rushed her to the hospital for treatment. Few hours later, she caught her breath. Edmund was beside her and was very happy to see her. Victoria was terrified as she looked heavily around, looking for Naomi. She looked at Edmund. "It was Naomi. She kidnapped me and held me hostage for over 8 months," she said. Edmund was shocked and couldn't believe what Victoria said, and Naomi had been the one taking care of their children. Edmund called the attention of the police as they went home. Naomi was caught by the police and was handcuffed. She saw Victoria looking directly at her. "You don't deserve a family, and I hate you because you didn't know what I was going through for years," she said in anger as she was taken away. Victoria at last reunited with Edmund and her children. Naomi went to prison for kidnapping and holding Victoria against her will, but she understood that Naomi did what she did because she was jealous. But that was not the reason why she had to take someone out of their home and take over it. Victoria forgave Naomi, but she would still pay for what she had done. Dear viewers, what do you think about this story? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the story, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and share it with friends. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. Thanks, and see you in the next video. Bye.